Right. How are we getting over there, then? With a big old yeet? Is there anything else to discover on this upper floor before we go through there? Doesn't appear to be. Really don't want to miss anything, but I don't think I have. So let's continue on.
Welcome to Hades.
Oh
Zero Dawn's
boy.
Extinction failsafe
Okay.
protocol. The ultimate killer app.
Extinction
Now,
failsafe.
I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out
Okay,
life
so
all
Hades
over
is a
again?
subordinate function. Okay.
What the? What? Just plumb crazy, ain't it?
Yeah,
Well,
it seems like
no,
that's pretty not
It
great.
isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do.
I just
Which is
realized this is
burn
the
that
dickhead.
misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Shit.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct? And how's it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan getting worshipped by the eclipse like some kind of god?
If Hephaestus went rogue, why not Hades too?
That's what I'm thinking, but why? And what caused it?
Keep
I mean,
searching,
Hades
and perhaps we'll find the answer.
Hades isn't necessarily rogue. Like, he's doing what he was programmed to do. It's just that we are in a successful biosphere now, so he should have had some coding to stop him. But, like, it might just be that he thinks that it's a failed biosphere and he's just trying to do his job kind of thing. But then, yeah, again, why is he specifically targeting me? Hades Protocol. Tate here. Just popped 3 blues and I earned it. Finally figured out the Goldilocks solution to Gaia's rather extreme executive authority. If that ain't worth 10 to 12 hours of dream time, what is? Before this, every usurpation protocol I designed failed in simulation because it was either too hard or too soft. Too hard and it degraded the Gaia core. Sure, it pried her figurative fingers off the figurative driving wheel so Hades could take control, but by breaking her fingers, sometimes her arms too. So that couldn't fly. Everything depends on Gaia taking control back after Hades has done its business. So I had to find a solution that didn't leave Gaia any worse for the wear. Too soft, and Gaia only pretended to relinquish control. In simulation after simulation, Hades would take command of the terraforming system and reverse operations, only to have Gaia lurk in the background, quietly re-reversing processes and falsifying telemetry to hide its interference. That's hilarious. Sneaky. I swear, ain't nothing Gaia wouldn't do to keep life going, even when it's just simulated plant life. Turns out the just right solution is to isolate Gaia in a protective code shell, preserving its integrity, then unseat it from command position so Hades can slip into the figurative captain's chair and work its magic. Those blues are coming on strong now, so I'm not really describing it so clear, but pretty sure it'll work. Yeah, those blues are plenty strongs. Guess it's time to sleep and bed. I'll back to it tomorrow. Alligators. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Noise complaints. From Travis to Elizabeth. Colour me confounded, Lizzie. Bashcore? Anyone who says the old TT codes to Bashcore is straight up lying, and you know it. Old Trav doesn't have no truck with commercialised razzle-dazz, nuh-uh. Heck, I'd rather guzzle a litre of Sitarum runoff than listen to Grey Swarm for 30 seconds. Hand to God and swear on my mama's grave, and she was religious. Nah, that ain't Bashcore blasting in the Hades lab, shaking the walls, rattling folks' teeth. It's death metal, girl. Classical music. 80s and 90s mostly. Got me some Dutch deathcore, some Japanese gore grind, some Swedish cannibal themed stuff too. Stop by if you want to listen, or heck, just come within 50 meters of the lab. Ain't no bashcore you'll see, or hear rather, in the screech that rends the air, and feel in the throbbing pulse of the floor and walls and ceiling swallowing you up like you was Jonah trapped in the gullet of a gothic deathfish. Hallelujah! As for those requests to turn it down, no can do, Lizzie. This is how I code. Turn down my death metal? Might as well give up stimulants, chocolate malts, and industrial accident vids. Last I heard, we were supposed to be coding Hades down here. Am I really supposed to code an extinction protocol without death metal to inspire me? Nah, I don't think so. Stay cool, Trav. You know what, it really makes sense that the fucking dickhead from the interviews is the one coding Hades. It all makes sense. Archive abuse. From Samina to Travis, CCing in Elizabeth. Mr. Tate, this mail concerns Apollo Archive submission whatever, your 666th submission 5 days, and oh what a doozy. Despite earlier warnings re inappropriate materials, you chose to submit 265 holographic remasters of acknowledged classics of extreme exploitation cinema. Allow me then to thank you on 2 counts. 1, for giving me the pleasure of rejecting your submission, thereby consigning your favourite Eastern European torture flicks and their ilk to the dust heap of oblivion. It truly warms my heart to know that I've saved future humanity from the ordeal of experiencing not just one, but all 16 installments of Making a Millipede. Don't worry, the Pasolini material has already been preserved, extreme perhaps, but art. 2, for clarifying a concept that has so long been ambiguous and ethically fraught for archivists such as myself, the definition of obscenity. You have freed me from the subjective quagmire embodied in Judge Potter's famous utterance, I know it when I see it. Thanks to you, I can now apply a single objective criterion. If Travis Tate submitted it, it's obscene. Accordingly, I've directed Apollo staff to summarily reject all of your future submissions sight unseen. Perhaps you might invest the time you would have spent preparing further submissions on, oh, I don't know, your assigned work? We have a world to save after all. Or the rest of us do anyway, Dr. Samina. Fucking tell him, Samina. Love to see it. Fucking give him what for.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Okay, have we got any more clips? No?
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of Cradle facilities at sites around the world.
So,
Si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Cool. FZ Chambers. From that dude to Elizabeth, the ectogenic chambers arrived 2 days ago. I've spent the last 36 hours examining them and poring over technical documentation. They're a revelation. Astonishing. I don't know what you had to give Far Zenith in trade to get these chambers, but it was worth it. In a single leap, their embryologists have vaulted past 50 years of technological shortcomings. The risks of ECMO resolved, nutrition delivery resolved, hormonal stability resolved, 12 other risk areas resolved. Before I examined these chambers, I considered the Odyssey to be a fool's errand. But if the rest of FC's technology is at this level, well, a human colony around Sirius doesn't seem so impossible after all. Mass fabrication of the chambers will present a number of challenges, but I'm confident they can be resolved. I'm going to rest for a few hours, then get back to it. Expect a fabrication plan within 48 hours, PBK. Peanut butter and kale. Cradle Servitor Personae. To Elizabeth, development of the artificial personae for Cradle Servitors, Nurturer, Disciplinarian, Healer, continues at a good pace. We're targeting Turing 0.4 for these constructs. This should allow low-grade empathy and limited improvisation without undermining adherence to codified behavior sets. Okay. Turing test is true, whether it's a true AI or not, so it's just under half of a true AI's intelligence, I guess. Like, if 0 is you don't have anything resembling an intelligent machine, and 1 is you have a true AI, then it's just under halfway between those points. The stimulus-driven switching of personae, however, is proving to be a greater software challenge than anticipated, especially concerning our entrenched feedback loops between the disciplinarian and healer personae. I've also attached the reports from an incident where a servitor running the mother personae intervened on a disciplinarian servitor's behaviour, a parental argument, if you will. Amusing at first glance, but deeply concerning. I have attached a comprehensive plan for correcting these interactive protocol shortcomings in just Data Corrupted. Cradle sealed. Eleuthia 01 was successfully sealed before the swarm advancing across Xinjiang province could detect it. Do you pronounce that Xinjiang? Xinjiang? Not sure. Pingback from crucial systems is good. For our maiden voyage, a success. Regards my disputes with the betas over zygote selection. Of course, I understand we have limited overhead to run simulations of gene flow on our future humans, but we can all agree there is margin for refinement in future cradle populations. Donk? What does donk mean? In addition to personally overseeing completion of the Eleuthia 02 site inside Mount Namuli, I will formulate and propose a modified zygote selection plan within the week. Okay. Now we're heading up here. How do I... Oh, there's stairs.
Full already.
This has been a long old mission.
Facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
she did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
Go back
The
there.
hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Oh right, I forgot that was what we were trying to do. Get to Elizabeth's office. Wait, so corrupted alpha registry. The guys in charge of each of the, like, subroutine things are called the alphas. So when it says corrupted alpha registry, does that mean it needs multiple alphas to be there to open it? Or does it mean that it's just broken and forgotten who the alphas were? Oh shit. Find the entrance to the office. Okay.
Looks like it used to hold something. Some component that got removed.
Not
Subjects would benefit from anthropological morphologies, though campered forms show superior load-bearing capability.
Holy shit.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet...
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Very, very good. Okay.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside
Relocation.
protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped. But all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all.
So they had to launch earlier than planned, and they had to relocate Gaia out of here, so we're not going to be finding Gaia here. She was relocated. The fuck is that?
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes,
From
I think
your
you mean?
mistake, yeah. I was gonna say.
Give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Oh boy. Oh boy, we in. Examine the terminal. Let's make sure we don't accidentally do that before we've done everything else. Odyssey has failed. From Sobek to all alphas. Some terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for the continuation of the human species and earthly life. We must succeed. So there was a second plan. Other places were trying other things, one of which was colony ship, like that one dude was talking about. But didn't go so well. And an alpha build of Apollo. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So that just leaves this one. Artemis status. From Charles Ronson to Elizabeth. It's coming along, Liz. I'm positive about it. If those words can still mean anything. Had my sleeves rolled up negotiating with frozen zoos for their samples. So many species trapped in ghoulish hologram dioramas. Suspended in what-ifs. More than 14,000 that went extinct between 2000 and 2043. We've started mapping out primary succession, selecting the pioneer organisms for a balanced and sustainable biosphere. Microorganisms and insects, rabbits and hawks, foxes and wolves. Thousands more that will have to wait their turn until our new generation can be entrusted with the duty of restoring them. So they can return to a world that this time will understand the concept of conservation before it's too late. There's already been too many too lates. We lost a whole collection team during the swarm breakthrough in Myanmar. The samples we lost there were, well, irreplaceable. But thanks to you, Liz, the circle of life will bend, not break. The Earth was a lifeless rock before, and someday it will be again. But not now. Not like this. Not on our watch. Ronson. Alright. Access.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother.
Oh shit!
Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who?
I don't think anyone
Are
did.
you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
That's up, man. Silence has some great banter. Bad dude, but great
You need
banter.
to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Hello, fatty. Uh-oh. Not great! That is not great. Who's this large... Oh god, it's Helis. Oh no!
More suitable death in mind for you, child.
That is in fact quite bad. Oh, he's totally going to put us in the sun ring. That is totally the death he has in mind. Motherfucker, I'ma beat that shit with ease. With ease.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when
Oh yeah, this is the cage. This is
Even
the...
when
Yep.
Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And
Why
when
don't I just get the
true
level
sun
up
king
noise?
Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground.
Oof.
No.
Cool bullet
it wasn't
necklace.
him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts. Haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely,
Huh.
I was meant to capture you.
Those side quests
Here.
had impact on this
So
dialogue
that
then.
you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun.
Because we might not have snatched him away.
Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
You're a thug, you're a fool, you're a puppet. You're a fool.
You're an idiot. A dangerous idiot, but an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then cleanse the cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
I mean, surely they're not going to succeed in killing every Nora. I mean, maybe. The Nora aren't exactly a fighting tribe. I mean, they cast me out and they're irrelevant are both shitty. But Needless Slaughter is just going to be like, ha, needless? This is the sun's design. Well, I guess we'll just use that. See what he
Why
says.
butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In
Oh, it's
any
just,
case,
oh, it's fun.
I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus, such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
Jesus.
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Well, this is going to go badly. What are we going to be fighting? And with what weapon?
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Yikes.
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes?
2 corruptors is a hard fight. Oh shit, there's more.
Prowl in broad light of day. Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Duran ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
What weapons do we have? Oh!
My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it.
I see. Come and get me, bitch! The terror of the sun.
Getting ready to charge.
I need you to charge at this. Did it break it? It did not break it. I'm pretty sure I needed to break this open, don't I? Am I wrong? Oh shit.
Into the pillars.
Oh, into the pillars. I thought, okay.
That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. Gotta get out of the way. That did it. One more pillar and that
Ow.
will come down. And my weapon's left.
Oh shit, I don't have any healing, I only have medicine. Sorry, I mean, I don't have any instant healing. That was a quick change. Hey, big boy!
Big dumb target. Come and get it!
Thick, girthy boy!
Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with its lift attacks. That canister on its belly. Looks important. freeze canister on its head. Cryo arrows should clear it up. Maybe those purposes have parts I can use.
Oh, get fucked! Now I'll have to fight the corruptors, probably.
Silence!
You can't believe your eyes, mate. Yep, here's the corruptors. Oh boy.
Shadows, kill her!
Well, we've beaten corruptors before. 2 of them at once.
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
The fuck was that? Oh my god! Hello! Oh fuck! That is amazing! Holy fuck, what a moment. We've only ever seen him in holograms. The first time we see him is him bursting through the fucking smoke to save our life in a sun ring. That is fantastic. That is so good. Holy shit, hello dude.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course.
Yeah, that too.
If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have been out of secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And
I'm
the
betting he
Artemis
copied
destroyed
it somehow.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you find me?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy. It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
You can override machines? Oh right, yeah, of course. That's a, that's a good thing, which in the awesomeness of it all, I didn't really compute. Wait, hey, I thought only I could do that.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the eclipse, not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora's sacred land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Yeah, fat
Well,
chance.
absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who.
Damn, that's like the first time he's been nice to us. Like, properly nice. Man. Completed the Terror of the Sun. The Heart of the Nora. Oh shit, go to Allmother. The sacred mountain of the Nora tribe holds the secrets of your birth. All the way back down there. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Things are really drawing to a head. When are we going to go up here? When are we going to go up there? Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, that is a good point to leave off for today, I think. Holy shit. Holy shit. No, why is it just frozen? Oh, not why? Why? Why you do this? Why you do this, game? Something went wrong with the game or app. Sure. Well, I guess that's where we're leaving it. Fuck's sake, man. Literally, right as I'm about to do my outro. I mean, I'm sure it's saved recently, so it's fine. I was literally just about to fucking save at that bonfire. But that is where we will leave it for today. When we come back, hopefully I won't have had to redo anything, otherwise I'm going to cry. But yeah, we will continue on. I do want to get a couple of the vantage things around here. We should probably, like, things are really ramping up now, so I'm feeling like we should probably head back to Meridian and go and take down Redmore with the Hunter's Lodge quest stuff. Just get everything sorted. And then we'll be heading back to the place of our birth. Crazy, crazy stuff. I can't wait. This has been phenomenal. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time for more Horizon Zero Dawn. Thanks for watching. See you then.